So a lot of people have dogs that are quite excited when they have company or even just yourselves, and the first thing they go to do is jump up on guests. Now, jumping up is not always wanted by the owner or by the guest that's coming in and getting a dog in their lap. So today we're going to go over how to reinforce 4 on the floor when having guests here. So right now, Remy is not tethered. He is free loose, moving. There are a few options that you can do at home. You know, you can have the dog loose, and when company comes over, we instruct no touching, no interacting with the dog until their feet are on the floor. We like to use the 3-second rule. So 3 seconds of your feet being on the floor is kind of a baseline, and from there you get your reinforcement, whether that be your pets, your talking to, or your actual treat. And then from there, the 3 seconds goes up. So 5 seconds, 10 seconds, etc. So we have longer duration of 4 on the floor. Right now, Remy's being very good in offering sit, which is being reinforced because it is appropriate behavior. Now, dogs do things just because they get reinforcement. So jumping up, whether we're negative or positive, they're getting attention and the behavior is being reinforced. So we want to find ways to be proactive versus reactive when dealing with jumping up. Now you can do a tethering option if free roaming is not an option. There are some dogs that get very excited with guests. So that be, being on leash, away from the door, reinforcing for calm, and then again, instructing company. If you go to approach and they jump up, walk away and wait for, try again and wait for them to have 4 on the floor. So we're not necessarily asking for a sit, we're just asking for calm when we approach. You can also do tethering, supervised tethering with company. So having a leash or a line attached to furniture, and again, practicing those same things. So some dogs, just approaching has them excited. Other dogs, it's once you start to initiate attention or affection that they start to jump up. So again, we're reinforcing calm and 4 on the floor. And Remy is one dog that is motivated by touching, talking, and of course food, like most dogs.
Hi, bud. How are you?
So we have a pretty good baseline with here. So we start to make more interactions, whether that be more excited, more, petting, or more longer duration of petting, and then reinforcing again that 4 on the floor. So really, ideally, with any training, we want to start easy and then kind of have those expectations go higher as the dog or the learner begins to understand what we're asking of them. So when Remy does jump up, we're not pushing, we're not shoving, we're not doing anything of that sort. We are just waiting for him to put his feet on the ground and then reinforcing that.
Hi, Rem. How are you? How are you? Good dog. Yes, good boy.
So getting a lot of good praise. Sometimes Remy does forget 4 on the floor. So Catherine there waited a few seconds after he jumped when his feet were still on the floor and then reinforced him.
Good boy. You're such a good boy. You're so good. Good boy.